Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is InsideAgameR and today I'm bringing you a little game called Car Hazard. In this game we're going to set off on a journey. We're trying to go see a loved one that is 100 miles away, and we are going to pick up hitchhikers to fund our drive over to the person that we care about. Now unfortunately with these hitchhikers we have to be very careful. They are going to be set out to try and kill us. Now there are multiple endings, but what we're going to do on this playthrough, we're going to try and play for as long as we can. I'm going to try and see if I can get to the end the good way. So let's see what it's all about. I'm broke. Not good enough, too blunt. Granny, I found a new project, but I need your help. Wait, no, that's way too bad. As I turn off the engine, I'm wondering how to ask Grandma for help. The lady is getting old, and so is her health, and it's only a matter of months or weeks before she passes away, and no one is spending enough time with her. So Uncle Mike is, well, a moron who only thinks about his newly lovely-dovey wife. Mum left the country with a young and handsome man called Giorgio, a typical Italiano. Jimmy is focused on his career. Sophie's just thinking about the inheritance. And anyway, I've decided to join Granny for a few days. I can't imagine how lonely she must be, though I have a tiny mini shorty problem. I'm kind of broke. It's meant I couldn't afford the plane ticket. Now I have to ride over 500 miles. I thought it was 100 miles. With my jalopy, no cash, and one solution: hitchhikers. Yes, hitchhikers. Now this is my first time. I don't feel really safe because I'm a woman, but I hope luck's going to be on my side. Sunny Hotel, yeah, that's the first meeting point. I pick up my phone and open the app. Obviously I'm a woman. What's a good woman's name? Angela the Angel. We'll see if we try not to get Angela killed. Is that Angela spelt right? It looks funny. Why is there a knife on my my little thing here in the car? What is this? Let's see who's about and share my journey. So our very first person is the cat. 3 lives, left on 9. Couch surfer, interests. She's going to give us $20. I don't think that's too bad. Let's accept the cat. There she is on the back seat. She kind of looks like my cat. Looks like Phoebe. An adorable cat jumps on the back seat. It's fluffy and has a prominent belly. However, it seems to be bored, annoyed, indifferent. While it's a cat, I don't expect much of it. It doesn't have to smile or anything. I just need it to pay. Let's ask if it talks. Hello, cutie. Where are you going? Where's going a sweetheart like you? Ugh, that's worded terribly. The cat stares at me, obviously bothered by my presence. I try to smile, but it just gets back to its main occupation, licking its ass. I glance a couple of times at the rearview mirror and it's completely vain. The tiny animals mind its own business. I could shout and scream, they wouldn't even notice a thing. That's a shame, though. Not even a meow. Silence is obviously my best friend. The only way to entertain myself is to turn on the station. I look back at the cat in the rearview mirror, and for once it's gazing at me. I put my finger on the button, but then I have a strange feeling. The cat appears to be expecting something from me. Oh god, tough choices. Would the cat rather classical or jazz? Jazz. I smoothly turn the button to a jazzy station. Warm notes enchant my ears. The music gives me real pleasure. It sounds familiar. I take a moment to think about it and realise that I know the song. Dave Brubeck, Take 5, a classic. Suddenly the cat meows for the first time. I notice it's moving and walking back and forth on the seat. Surprisingly, it's moving at the same pace of the song. I used to really like jazz before. As an answer, the cat meows. But now, it only reminds me of bad memories. One of my closest friends really liked jazz. He would always play Louis Armstrong, Miles Davis, Ella Fitzgerald. But now he's gone and I don't feel like listening to it anymore. Isn't it kind of silly? The cat ears react to my last words and hold back the tears and stay focused on the road. I shouldn't get emotional after all. 1 hour later, I finally managed to relax. The animal is quite calm. I would even say its presence is soothing. Furthermore, I know talk about is really bugging me. I share my thoughts. A cat wouldn't judge me for once. You crazy woman. Be ashamed of my life. Or express my feelings to the cat. Oh god, we'll express the feelings to the cat. He's dreamt to be an artist. The cat blinks. A bright light goes through his black pupils. But I was the only one to believe in it. Well, still the only one to believe in my dream. I tried really hard. I didn't want to be different. I wanted to have my identity, my own art, my own way of doing things. I was too naive and we were supposed to help. You're just a cat, but thanks, bud. You may not understand everything, although thanks to my conscience is now cleared. Right, move on. Who's next? What's next? Once the car is parked at the hotel, move towards the cat. Strangely, the door's already open and the cutie pie seems to be on its way. How did it open the door? You seriously think the cat was going to pay? Mind your own problems. Oh my god. How stupid of me. God. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh my god. Holy Mother of Santa Claus. I like that. I've been a fool all along. I've got no money. But as soon as the animal gets out of my line of sight, I realise that I've been a fool all along. You bad cat. You'll pay for this. Oh, I got done once. Now, Bob, it's a teddy bear. Let's decline. Rather be patient and be with someone's worth creeping me out. It's pleasant to be by yourself. There's no one to bother you. Yes, it's true. Alright. Oh, so it looks like we're going to have to accept now Kyle. He's interested in scary stories. Strange for a 14-year-old, but we're going to have to accept him. The kid sails in the back seat with timid expressions. He's obviously not comfortable. Ask where is his parents. Let's ask him about the last movie he has seen. What's the last one you've watched? The kid eventually glances at me and looks up like he's in deep thought. That was no horror movie, maybe a comedy. Yeah, more like a comedy. I don't really know. I watched it to the end. What's the plot? Group of seniors, a naughty secret, and one day ghosts of the past come back. Teenagers like him mess up sometimes, eh? I'm talking to a young boy or Gandalf the White, but fair enough. He's spacing out, eh? Something is bugging me. Let's ask him what's going on. You, where are you going? To the south. I need to finish my project, but I avoided my question because I don't feel like answering. With strangers, it doesn't matter if you know where I'm going or not. Fair enough. Hang on, this kid's not going to be able to pay me, is he? Ah, for God's sake. Suddenly the kid takes something out of his backpack. It looks like a doll. The tiny object has been scary and unnatural grin. It seems to be Richter's. Kyle contemplates in lost thoughts and asks out of the blue, do you believe in magic? I hope it exists, as life would be unloving without a piece of fantasy. The world is complicated enough of unmagical things. What do you think? Do you believe in it? Magic is real. Harry Potter is real. It could be Harry Potter there, look. It kind of looks like him. Doesn't appear in front of everyone, only in front of the chosen ones. I discreetly raise an eyebrow. Nobody has warned me that we're in Harry Potter. Chosen ones. People who think immodestly by spectacularly accepted dedicate themselves to incredible powers. Yes, he obviously lied to on his car share profile. His eyes are sparkling, he's holding his doll, and I can easily imagine he's thinking about some movie, games, or universes which contain magic possibilities. Teenager dropped the note to her. He wasn't a creep, although I was feeling uncomfortable around him. I would have never started the car with such a strange thing on the back seat. It clearly alive, and I'm surprised it was a voodoo doll. Never mind, the kid is gone. This is true. What's next? The sun sets. Night birds begin their melodic songs. I jump off my seat. The dashboard is beeping an awful screech which is giving me chills. The fuel icon is flickering in a vivid red. Hopefully a billboard indicates a filling station near the main road. Afterwards I open the hood and it is giving off fumes. I have no clues, I'm no mechanic, I just fill it up at the car and I've never been interested in the mechanical stuff and clearly I regret it. Pick up my phone to call the breakdown vehicle, I can't be stopped so close to my financial achievement. Of course, no signal. How on earth could there be no signal in this country? Whereas in a crappy movie this girl's car broke down and goes to the nearest mansion that belongs to a rich baron. Oh wait, isn't that the plot of Rocky Horror Picture Show? As if the misery wasn't enough, it starts pouring. The gods hate me. So there I am, leaning against my car door, waiting for a miracle. But 11 PM, I don't expect much. I have to find a solution. Take a shortcut in the woods. Why not? There should be a town a few miles away. I don't feel like walking along a main road. A headless driver could hit me, and I'm not planning on going to the hospital. The woods seem to be the most reasonable option, therefore I confidently go in and try and locate myself thanks to the paths created by animal footprints. A couple of minutes later I'm soaked, almost frozen, but the trees are a great solution to avoid the rain. I think I'll find a shelter for the night, but wait for sunlight. But that would be useless. Instead, I could have stayed in the car. It wouldn't have changed a thing. Why am I in the woods? I am just dragging myself down. I walk, I jump above the branches and roots where creepy noises make my hair stand on end. I lose track of time, the night is endless, my heartbeat runs fast. Why have I chosen this as a shortcut? There is no light except my phone. That is a terrible idea. I can hardly see what 2 steps are in front of me. I decide to turn back to reach my car, then I realise a frightening truth. I am lost. No matter what path I take, the woods always seem to be identical. Well, every crack, every snap, clinking makes me jump. Strange figure cast in the shadows in the tremendous forest. The air turns cooler, the sounds are even more harrowing. I should have stayed in the car. My heart is yelling at me. I precisely know at the moment I am doomed. I put on a sprint, but it's too late. It's definitely too late. I'm trapped in the woods. Okay, so that was another ending. I already had one, you had it coming. You're lost forever, that was the ending I got there. I only managed to take the cat and Kyle. The first time round I did give the game a little bit of go. I had Felix there, he came in the car. Maybe I'll show you what happened with him, but put it this way, I got murdered. Okay, so there we go. If you are enjoying this content, please subscribe down to the channel below. Leave a like and comment as well. And other than that, for myself, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.